made it to our gate, well, our gate area. It hasn't been announced yet. We're both, Jojo more so, falling asleep over there. Just got a coffee. I refuse to get a coffee because I'm gonna fall asleep as soon as we get on the plane. I'm just gonna be out. We had like so much trouble getting into the airport. Like, we got here and then we found out we were supposed to download our tickets beforehand, and we're like, we didn't do that. So we had to walk around the airport trying to get internet. I managed to get it to work. Jojo was MIA, checking out the cafes for internet. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna check in and hopefully she'll show up, and she did show up. And then like they didn't make us check in because we checked in online. It was really weird. And like we didn't really need an ID. It was very like low security. And
yeah,
so
and they found, he thought he found something in my bag, and he didn't even open my bag. He just looked at my bag and said, okay. So
yeah,
what if someone had something in the bag?
So this is a lot different than all the rest of the airports we've been in. And I thought Jojo left me after security. Like, we went to different places because it was kind of like spread out, and so I went to a place with less people.
Yours was so fast.
Yeah, and I had like a lot more stuff to take out of my bag than Jojo, so I was like, I couldn't see her, and so I was like, oh, did she leave? Like, where is she? So I went into the shop because I was like, oh, maybe she ran into the shop. And like, I couldn't find her, so I was about to bounce. And when I came back out to check one more time.
Don't ever freak out. If I don't show up, it means I'm delayed. It doesn't mean I left.
Hotel, and they wouldn't let us in. The doorbell was broken. We didn't know what to do, so this next door neighbor helped us out, and then we walk upstairs and we find this sitting right there. She finally got in. Apparently there is no front desk and no nothing.
I own the whole place.
Yeah, so she unlocked it with the key. Oh, it is very nice inside here. So I am currently standing in the middle of St. Marcus Square.
You and I and nobody else. In the feelings I never felt. The way you got me under your spell. Don't you keep it out to yourself. So won't you take it? I feel like from the first time I am not faking.
So I just got down from the tower up there. I don't know if you can see it that well. So I just got up there. That was amazing. Next up, I'm gonna get inside this church. So there was a slight change of plans. No backpacks are allowed in, and I've got this little camera guy, and so there's a place to store the luggage in here. But it says don't store like camera equipment and such, and so I don't feel very comfortable leaving my stuff in there. So I'm just gonna enjoy it from the outside, and I'm totally fine with that. It's beautiful. Oh, bird.
Fingers on my buttons and now you're playing. Master of anticipation, don't you keep it all to yourself. Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love.
Alright, so I thought I knew where I was going, but I think I am officially lost. Well, I think I'm lost again. So I just sat down, I got myself a cappuccino and this delicious pizza, and I'm gonna dig in.
Grab with no t-shirt on. Why you making me wait so long? Wait so long. I promise to keep this a secret I never tell. But don't you keep it all to yourself. So won't you take it? I feel like for the first time I am not there.
So I just met met up with another girl who would happen to be an American girl traveling by herself. Well, she was like in a tour group, but she like bounced. And I'm just checking out this church now. There are legit so many churches right now. It's like impossible to go into them all, but they are definitely worth seeing, if only from the outside. All right, we are reunited and headed out towards the south part of the city. I'm not exactly sure what all to see is. I just like circled things on my map and I forget what they were. But we're gonna go see what they have. So hopefully we'll have enough time to see a little island and the tips. So hopefully we don't get too lost. You need to eat fast. She got this gelato for the first time and they gave her so much. The one I got last night was so tiny. So upset. So we are heading over to the ferry to go to the island over there. It's supposed to be really cool, so hopefully it is. They're probably gonna charge us like $30 to go. Just kidding. So we just went
swim there.
over there to talk to the taxi man to get to this island that's like 300 yards away. $50. They're freaking high. They're freaking high. Took us like 30 or 40 minutes, but we finally made it. We went into this really warm restaurant and I'm just so comfortable and we're gonna fill up. My first spaghetti in Italy. So I just had a giant breakfast, but we really want a cannoli, so I got this tiny little one. It looks so cute. First Italian cannoli. This chocolate one is legit just filled with Nutella.
Mine is like this.
It's just Nutella. It's delicious. The vanilla ones are like creamy, but I decided chocolate was best. It's delicious though.
Give 1,000 reasons why, but you're gone.
So we are currently on the ferry after we ate the cannoli. I decided I wasn't going to buy any other souvenirs because I didn't find anything I liked that would survive the journey home. So then we tried to find out how to get to the airport. We took the wrong ferry. It was a disaster. We had to turn around. It was like a 30-40 minute ordeal. Finally waited, got in the right one, and we're headed over there right now.
All you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second.
So pretty much JoJo almost died.
What the fuck is wrong with my life?
JoJo almost died.
I got shit up and I got this. What?
Oh my god.
How protected from
A dude literally fell through the ceiling. Just kidding, his foot did. And like the ceiling fell down like right next to JoJo and almost hit her. This is so funny.
This is the time when you reevaluate your life and think about what the fuck you did.
You know?
Karma back.
No, karma's good because it didn't hit you. You know those times when you hear a really loud noise and you don't pay attention to it because you're like, oh, it won't affect my life? That's kind of how I felt. And then JoJo freaked out. And I turn around and there's a dude's foot through the ceiling. construction worker and there's just ceiling on the ground. That's so funny.
Bro, that was not funny. I could have died. Or at least a concussion.
This is construction in Italy. Apparently has no regulation.